Well, people who buy the FLAMMA smart guitar talk about how well it's boxed, and I'll echo that. Yeah, it's boxed really well. This seems very substantial the way it's put together and shipped. I'm not going to do an unboxing of it, but I am just going to show you that, yep, it came really well boxed up, and it looks like it's a lot better shape than a lot of guitars that I've bought online. Okay, so I could swear somewhere that I'd read reviews that said it did not come with a gig bag, but mine sure did. I got one that was a kind of a special. And it's like we got the hardware and stuff for it here. I'll check it out in a minute. But it was a special where you get the guitar, and it's got probably batteries or something. We'll find out. Here it turns out I'm doing an unboxing. And you could also get the foot pedal, the wireless foot pedal. So all of your effects are inside the guitar. No pedal board, no helix. In other words, you can go wirelessly from the effects that are built into the guitar. The foot switch changes it. I'll show it to you. This is the little controller thing. It's wireless. Like I say, I've charged it up, turn it on, and you've got access to your presets, and the looper and everything controls it from this. So this pairs up with the processor that's in the guitar, and then you just hook your wireless connection up to your guitar, the other end to the amp, and there you go. You got no pedal board, no effects unit, no model or anything. All the modeling, the hours and everything are built into the guitar. Let's take a look at it. And so this is just to show you that the gig bag is pretty nice. I mean, it's not super substantial, but it's not one of these cheap ones either. And you got those pockets. Am I wrong? What in the heck is that? These aren't pockets. These are just something, I guess, to reinforce. Oh, I guess maybe to reinforce the back of this pocket. I do not know, folks. I do not know what this is for. Thought it was a pocket, but no. Anyway, the guitar's there. You do have one of these cool things to Velcro it in place. It's not bad at all. Better than I was expecting. Okay, so I'm going to admit this totally freaked me out when I pulled it out. It's got paper. I thought, have I ordered a fretless guitar? Oh my gosh, fretless. I'll never be able to play this. Is that not crazy? That's going the extra step there to protect the frets, I guess, in shipping or something. I don't know. Boy, that's pretty. Very much like an old Jag or something, isn't it? Not a Jag, a what am I trying to say? Mustang? Jaguar? Anyway, very Fendery. Old school telly type bridge. I like them okay. If I had my druthers, I'd switch that one out and have the six piece. Might do that if this turns out to be a really good guitar. Initial look is, boy, that looks nice. Roasted maple. Not hit a lick on it yet. Those tuners are going to go probably. I'm going to put some locking tuners on there. FLAMMA Intelligent guitar, not smart guitar, intelligent guitar. And man, I might use this in the country band I'm in. It'd be great to have just maybe 6 sounds, you know, like clean boost, overdrive boost, and heavy or you know, the heavy distortion boost, and kind of that be it. Okay, I've not even played a note on it yet, but I am just going to talk about it's lightweight. It does have ever so slight edge on the frets. Not a lot, but there's definitely, it would not pass that dude's sock test, the guy that does the stocking. It would not. There's tiny bits of edge along all that, and it would probably only get worse. But then again, I don't know if the neck will retract or not since it is roasted. Boy, it's pretty. Right pretty, folks. Let's hit a lick on it and see how it plays, and then also see how it sounds, just the regular pickups without the electronics first. Okay, so I've just been monkeying around a little bit. That's coming out of a Vox AC10 with no effects. No effects, right? Whoa! Okay, so I'm going to turn this thing off. So now, that's what my guitar's got. The Vox has no reverb, no anything. You turn this switch on, these lights light up. It comes up the last patch that you had. And I've just been advancing through them. This this GoPro is sitting on top of my amp, you're not even really hearing what it sounds like. But hopefully you're kind of catching some of this. This is just a preliminary review. Press the button. That sounds pretty killer going into a T-bank. A lot of people talk about the setup coming out, the ones that I've watched. This is set up about right for me. I don't think it needs to be any lower. I checked the intonation. And it's pretty. And the intonation seems to be pretty spot on, except for maybe this top string. I'll let you listen. That's not right, is it? Now, that's where you have trouble with some of these. I can see this is angled a little bit this way, which means that that's going to be, might be able to screw that back, because it sounds like the A is pretty well intoned. Slightly sharp at the 12th fret on the E string. I don't play a whole lot right there, but when I do, you know, you want to know it's right, especially if you're like playing a C or something. Super noticeable, so I would say out of the box pretty acceptable. Now I'm not charged this, so it's playing off the charge, off the battery as it came out of the box. I'm not turned up very loud either. This is the volume, so you can when you switch to the effects, it sounds like the volume for the effect it becomes this super button here. What does this do? That works as well. It's interesting, isn't it? So you get dual volumes. Okay, so let's do another. Different effects might sound better on different pickups too. I'm not taking the plastic off that front pickup yet. Plastic gone. I don't think that front pickup sounds bad. Some people ragged on it. Knocking it out of 10. Now, it does have nine strings on it, which is what I typically do play. I played eights when I played with the Hickory Helping Band. I played with the Grandma's Medicine Band, and I played eights, and that's because we did some strange tunings and stuff, and didn't want to put stress on the neck of the guitar. Retune here. No idea what number I'm playing or anything. This is brand new, just straight out of the box. I know nothing about this guitar yet. Except that it sounds pretty awesome. I got to pair it with that foot pedal and see how this works. Not even charged it yet. Okay, first impression, which will be multiple takes on this guitar. I want to get inside there and see what's inside there. I know there's a battery in there, rechargeable battery. You can take extra batteries with you. I think they say that it's rated at playing about 8 hours without having to recharge. You've got a USB. It looks like, let me turn this off for a second. Okay, that totally turns off the thing. Now you've got a looper built into this thing. That's going to take figuring out. I got to figure out how that works. But you've got a, let me turn this off. You've got a, what is that? Is that a line in, line out? You've got some sort of little thing there. There's your USB-C. Folks, all I can say is right off the bat, it plays really well. It feels like a higher end Squire is what it feels like to me. The neck feels better, like I say, tiny bit fret sprout. I can definitely feel them. Does it bother me a lot? No. These are nickel frets, not, which I like. They're jumbo nickel frets. They're not stainless steel. I like the stainless steel a lot, but there's nothing wrong with nickel frets. And if somebody wants to put like super heavy strings on it, fine. They claim it'll hold it just fine. It's got a dual action truss rod. You access it right here. That's cool. Bone nut. I'll tell you, the neck feels great. I think it really feels great. The satin finish on it is nice. Rosewood fingerboard, I think. Poplar body, maybe, is what I've read or heard. I think some people said, oh, you think it's too bright, this front pickup. It sounds like a Telecaster pickup to me. It sounds good. That's what I like. So that's going to be useful. I'm going to be playing some country music here soon in a country band. I play lead guitar for a band out of the mountains of North Carolina, and we're going to play at the Harley-Davidson place in Hickory. So that's coming in April. So I got to learn a whole bunch of new songs. And yeah, so it looks like my serial number is FIG, FLAMMA Intelligent Guitar again. It's FIG 230601000G I or 1. I think it's I. GIE 62. FIG 230601000GIE 62. The only thing I would say that seems suspect to me right off the bat is these tuners, but they seem to be holding in tune fine. I'm always, if it's something I'm going to really play, I'm going to put locking tuners on it. The other thing I think I might do, that's not as bad as I thought. I thought at first I was hearing a bit of buzz. Seems like that G string might need to be held down like the string tree is here. I wouldn't mind getting a couple of, I think I've got some somewhere, of graphite string trees, replacing this string tree and maybe putting a string tree on these other two strings too. The D certainly doesn't need it. But the while ago, the G didn't seem like it was hanging down or fitting down as well as I'd like for it to. Sounds okay acoustically, actually. I just think this is insane how this transforms a guitar. Nothing. Oh. You gotta turn it. You gotta turn it up. So when you push it in, you've not got sound. Turn it off again. Wait, I just changed it. That sounds like Van Halen. pretty killer. I think you could gig with it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just for the spot of it. I'm going to take a cheapo Intelligent guitar and I'm going to play country music with it. And we're going to see if I can get away with it and not have Telecasters and Strats and Les Pauls and no foot pedals. And probably what I'm going to do is just wirelessly I got a wireless thing I can hook in here and then go into maybe I still take a Tone Master Pro or something like that, like a Deluxe or a Twin. Now I've got those, and just run into that and have everything wireless. And particularly if I can learn how to master the foot pedal, the looper and stuff, there might be some cool things I can do. You haven't been able to hear any of this because I've been playing pointed away from me, but maybe this will hear a little bit. Just wanted you to kind of what's coming off the face of the Vox, and I'll mic it up and play it so that it sounds better in future videos. But I have honestly dreamed of the day when I could have a guitar that has everything in it. Now this thing, I've not even mentioned it, supposedly has a drum machine built in, so you've got rhythm in here, you've got a looper, you've got effects that sound absolutely great. Do they sound the best of anything I've got? No, but darn, they sound good. I mean, I could take my Helix out, that big chunk there, and go out with that, or I could take a pedal board like this or any other pedal board I've got, or I could try to work all the different effects that are inside an amp, or I could just take a really good amp, like a AC10 or a Tone Master that's got an output on the back of it, and this one guitar, wirelessly go from this guitar to that amp, and wirelessly connect from the pedal from the little foot controller into this, and I could play a gig with no cables. That is insane to me that this could be done. Of course, there'll have to be, let's see what I think, would there have to be cables none involved at all. That is insane, other than the cable that I plug my guitar amp up with. Or not even use a guitar amp. Maybe that's what that you got this thing. I mean, I guess this could go direct out into the mixing board, into something like a channel on the Allen Heath here. That's what's blowing my mind, is maybe this is the day I've been waiting for like 35, 40 years. This is cool, and it's a great playing little guitar. You know, would I say it's superb? Dang, it's better than the Fender Squires I played. That is a great neck. Pretty decent setup. I'm going to work on the intonation on this one string. Might put an extra string tree. I might put some locking tuners on it. That's it. Doesn't even have to have those. So, you know, I paid for this guitar. This is not some kind of review of something that's given to me. It's got me thinking, though. It's got me thinking that maybe this is kind of sort of the future. $3.99 is what this is. With I think the deal with the pedals, you get like $50 off if you get the pedal in the bundle with it. I say the pedal, the little foot switcher, and we're going to see how that works. I'll look at it tomorrow, but yeah, that might be the best way to end this video, is to say that I'm pretty impressed. Nikki likes the way it sounds too. She says it's really crisp, and the overdrives and stuff are not super noisy either. So that's pretty dang cool. Friends, I'm recording this portion the next day after I shot my initial impressions, just to show you what else was inside the box. I was quite impressed with this. Of course, you've got your little manual and everything, and it's got some good stuff in it. The one thing I wanted to talk about is the battery life. I think I mentioned it might be like 12 hours in the video, but it says here the batteries last for 8 hours roughly, 10 hours if you're in standby time. And they gave me 2 free ones. So this is part of the Play More pack that you get. Like I said, I got the foot pedal, the foot controller for way less. And then they gave you 2 more batteries. So I guess if they're rated at 8 hours each, then you can go out 24 hours of playtime with your batteries all charged. It did also come with the tool to adjust the truss rod with, and the a little Allen key for the bridge. Just wanted you to see that you got that, all that stuff, and came along with it. And I'm crazy for not showing you that. They also came with a very long, looks like USB-C cable, so you can go straight into your computer. I'm using mine with a MacBook Pro. This is the FLAMMA app, and hopefully I'm capturing it. I've just made me a loop here with this sound. That was, so I've got, let me show you this. There's the little floor unit thing where I can choose sounds. And then here's the app on the phone. Here I am. So I made a loop using first this sound, like a, that kind of deal. I'm using some reverb on the Vox and also whatever's in the floor unit as well, almost on one. I've been segueing through all the different patches and stuff in it. It's pretty awesome. So that's killer. You got this blue button push, you're syncing to whatever the beat is. There's all kinds of different beats in here. You can go in here, you do that probably, I wonder if it'll change that now. I've not tried that. Let's see what happens if I play this now. Totally different beat. It's kind of cool though, isn't it? That is killer fun. So yeah, you can change these beats and stuff, and as long as you got the same, I guess, tap tempo there for a lot of them. There may be just some in there that are shuffles or whatever that wouldn't work. I will show you this though. So let me go back. Let me exit out of the looper here for a second. Sorry folks, I've just got crap laying around all over the place. I've just been learning. I'm in a weird learning mode. So looks like I've got I'm in 1C right now. So you see 1C down here and it's flashing. And on the guitar itself, it's got the blue. So if I were to click on this one, then it goes to 1B. Of course, it's still blue there, but it did go to the green up here. And you see I'm on 1B on here, so everything's synced up. Now, if I click the two up buttons over here to the right together, then it goes to 2B. See, right? It's really easy. So now I'm on 2A, which is US Sonic Clean. I click on that one, 2B. It's going to a US Blues Clean. So this is pretty cool. So here we go. I'm gonna go to 2C, US Blues Overdrive. Turn your volume down here like that, or turn it off. Actually, just now turned it off. That's a guitar with nothing on it. This is a guitar with it. Took it a minute to come on. (2D). So if I want to go down. If I want to go down, I click these two buttons. It takes me back to 1, see? So I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up again. Now I'm on 3. I'm on 3D. And I'm going to click off 3A. it's got rubber on the bottom. It's still sliding around a little bit. There might be an issue with that on stage, sliding away from you. Might be you have to settle it down somehow to keep it from moving. I think if you just be careful, you're not going to get problems with it though, right? Let me just play a little bit with this one. That's a high gain. Picking up again. So the way you get over to the looper, help me to remember here, Lord, it's a little crazy. And now I know tools. Here we go, tools. There you go. You hit the tools button. Let's go do that again. You hit the little tools down here at the bottom. That takes you over to where the looper is. Or you can go to the tuner, which is quite good too. Tools, and you can go to tuner up top. Let me tune up to see. I know I'm knocking myself out a little. It's a pretty excellent tuner, actually. G string should definitely be out. You go back to the looper drummer. It's pretty so we got another, that's 16 beat. Just curious what all's in here. 3 beats. Would this be 16 beat 3? That's what this is. Wow, fast. You click this to bring your tempo down, I think. So I click the minus here. Minus is not making tempo go down. It says tap. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's because I'm in sync mode. Take it out and then I can go down. Oh, that's what it is. So if you're in sync mode on this thing, if you got it turned on, then you can't go up and down with this. But if you do, then you can go down to say 106 or something like that. Now we can hit play. Then you hit sync, the little sync button here. Then you hit your looper and it gives you count off. At least I thought it did. Stop. We don't want that. Let's try this again. So we are, I think, in sync mode, and I hit record. Yeah. Let's try it again. You get the idea kind of how that works. And of course, you can go out of the looper, then back into the amp. I'm going to walk on the clouds. Let's go up. Whoop. I get 5C. Still on. Uh-oh, didn't go up. Down. 5C. The more I'm playing, the more I'm digging it. All I got to do is put a wireless in here. Then I'm wireless from here to the guitar. I could take the phone with me if I want to and go up and down with the sounds. I am curious now that this is done. If I turn the app off, does it still allow me to go up and down with it? Let's find out. This will be a good little question. So I'm going to turn the app off from FLAMMA. I'm going to stop capturing this with my screen capture here. Now the app is off. I'm still on 6D. 6C. Excellent. So I'm accessing everything without the app on. That's 7D. Let's try 8D. I like the difference. Anybody that complains about these pickups is crazy. They sound really nice. Now, just so you know, I am playing through a tube amp. So that is the sound of a Vox AC10. I'll tell you one thing, when I listened to it through headphones, I did not think it sounded really good coming out. But that's what that is a little headphone out there. When you put these headphones on, it's going to be underwhelming, I'll be honest. When you go into an amp, it really comes to life, and it sounds pretty dang nice. To me, it does. Almost everything does. Plays like a much more expensive guitar than what it is. $400 little guitar. I will tell you this, not that I'm hating on this at all, I just want a different kind of bridge, and so I have bought the kind that will hopefully will fit in there with the way the cut is in the pick guard. I bought for like $10 on Amazon one that has 6 individual saddles, so I'm going to put it's black too, so I think it'll look nice. I don't know, everything else is chrome, maybe it won't look nice. I think it'll look nice with the pickups though. I did get me a couple of graphite string trees. I'm going to put keep the strings tree on the E and B, but I'm also going to put one on the G and D, only a little maybe further back. So I just feel like the G, it's not really causing problems. I don't know, you might want to keep it open and do some G bend stuff. This is crazy, isn't it? The nut is good. The nut's good and cut very well. And everything about it feels good except just the tiniest little bit of fret sprout on it. The neck, I didn't even look at the neck last night to see what the alignment of it is, but it looks very straight. Just a tiny bit of relief on it. It's set up really great, and I did go ahead and rotate this barrel backward. I just really loosened up these 2 strings and just did this with it. Just turned it just a little bit. And so now the E string seems to be an intonation. That was the only string that was out last night. And it's very nice. So your sounds up and down the neck are in good tone. Some of those sounds are just killer. I like turning the tone knob back a little bit and just killing a little bit of the or crank it wide open. This guitar is nice. Way better than I expected. Still some stuff to learn and some getting used to. I want to learn I think I can control the looper from this little foot switch, but I don't know for sure. This is what you get, and it's so tiny I can't read it. I had to take pictures of it and then zoom it up with my phone so I could see it. The manual that came with the guitar though is quite nice, and it's readable, and it's the English in it makes sense. So yeah, still some things I need to learn. I do like the fact that they give you, if you got 8 hours on the batteries, what it says the life is for what's in here. I don't know how long the foot switch runs. I've just charged it once. You have 2 spare batteries for here, so you could go out with 24 hours of playtime on 3 batteries. And so that's going to get you through any gigs, right? Or a weekend of gigs. That is just nice. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.